All right, time for another Fibble. This is the game that's just like Wordle, but on every row, one of the clues is a lie. They're starting us with renew. Now, interestingly, the yellow here and the gray here on the E's. Let's think about that before we do anything else, because think about what that means. Only one of those two can be a lie, right? So, well, and could this be true? That's the question. Could this be true? Because if there is one E in the word, and you guess a word with two E's, and neither of them is in the right place, which one gets colored? The first one gets colored yellow. So let's say there's an E at the beginning, or an E at the end in this word, or an E in the middle. You would color this one yellow, not this one. So if there's an E first, third, or fifth, these would both be lies, which is impossible. So if there's an E, now let's think about the other thing. Could this be, maybe the E is supposed to be second, right? This could be the lie. But if that's true, then this would have to be true. So there would have to be two E's in the word. So there's either an E second and another E, or, the only way this can be true is if there's an E second. If this is the lie, it could be, so there's an E second and another E, or there's an E fourth, or there's no E. Okay. So there's not too many possibilities there. So we should guess something with at least one E, maybe two E's, just to see if that's possible. We could do like an RE something with an E at the end. No, we can't. We can't, because the R and the E would both be lies. We could do the two E's, or we could do the two E's this way. That would work, but then we can't do the R, the N, or the W, and I don't know if I want to only repeat the E's. Let's do something that ends in ER, maybe. That would work, because no, because then the E is the lie. Right. If we want to do an E and another letter that's in there, the E can't be fourth, but it also can't be first, third, or fifth. So the only way we can do an E, a single E in our next guess, is E second. It's the only way we could do that. So we could do RE. No, we can't, because, right. Oh, if we do an E, that's our lie. No matter what, if we do an E, that's our lie. Yep. So we can only repeat one of the letters, basically, from renew. So we basically have to do a word with two E's, is what we're going to have to do, I think. Or we can do a word with, we basically have to do a word with two E's. So what do we want to do with that? We could do leech. Sure. Okay. So, either there can't be two E's. Okay, so this tells us, because only one of these can be a lie at most. So we could only have at most one E in the word, right? And we said that for this to be true, this one had to be a lie, and it had to be a green. So this basically can't be true. This has to be a lie. There's no way this can be true, because for this to be true, this one would have to be, you can't color the second one yellow. If these were both true, it would be colored wrong, is what I'm saying. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know if I'm explaining it very well, but if you think about it, it'll make sense. So we know that that one is the lie. This one's true. Now, it could be the lie because it's green. That would be possible. And then this would be the lie at that point. We know there's only at most one E. That one would be the lie. So this one can't be the lie. Because for this one to be the lie, it would have to be green, but this one would also have to be green if there is, it doesn't work. So this one has to be true. This could be a lie, and there could be an E fourth. That's possible. If that was true, then it would have to be L something something E, and you'd need to have an H. I'm not liking that. I don't think there's any E's. So if there's no E's, then what's the lie? We could do L. What could we do? L-A. We could do laugh. That would work if the H was the lie. Let's try that. Okay. Well, we're getting somewhere. I don't know where, but we're getting somewhere. Okay, so if the L or the H is the lie, then it's the lie twice, which is possible, but what if we had like LAU and then the H was the, no, if the A is the lie, then you do have to have an H, so that's not going to work. If the A is the lie, you have to have an H. It would have to be there. No. So the A can't be a lie. That's got to be true. Similarly, if the E is a lie, then the H has to be true. The L has to be true. And the E would be here. So where are you going to put, I mean, you could put the H. It's not going to be LH, so it would have to be like LHE. Nah, that's not going to work. That's definitely got to be true. Okay, what about the C? What about the C? Could we do, it's the same problem, right? So if the C is the lie, then we have to have a C. We could do like a CH like that. That would work. But either, well, then you would have the U would be the lie, clearly. But yeah, it feels like if the C is a lie, it's not going to be there, because then what do you do with the H? And you can't put the C after the L. It would almost have to be like this, I think. And so then the U is the lie. What do we put between the L and the C? It's got to be an I or an O? And I don't know what comes at the end then. So I don't think the C is going to be the lie. I'm kind of thinking the L or the H is the lie on both of them. Which, if the L or the H is the lie, then there is a U. Could we have something SH? We could. In fact, we could even still have an L, and those L's could be lies. We could do something like plush. No, we can't. Why can't we do that? That's two lies. The H is a lie. And oh, and the L is a lie. Oh, right, the H and the, if the H is at the end, then it is the lie. Oh, right. So then you've got to have that. And I mean, what would you do? Lausch? That's not a thing. Louth? No. My feeling is there's either no H or there's no L. But if there's no L, then the H has to be somewhere else. And where's the H going to go? It would almost have to be at the beginning. Or, well, you could do like an SHU. That would work. What would shunt? No, there's no N. I mean, you could do shuts, but I don't know if I want to do the double S at this point. So I don't really like that. So I'm thinking no H. So let's go L-U. We could do louds. Loudy. Well, interesting. I don't know. I don't know what to do with that either. Oh, we could do lousy. Maybe that's a lousy guess? Well, okay, well, we know one of the L's is a lie, so there's the U's are definitely true. What else do we know? We don't know much else. It's interesting. So if we want to put the L at the beginning, then the L would be the lie. There would be an S, and it couldn't be there. And there would be no O. So what would you put between the L and the U? That's where I'm kind of stumped, is L something U. I mean, you could do L-I-U, but that's no good. And there's no other vowels, so I don't think that works. I think the L is the lie. So if the L is the lie, then you've got an H, you've got potentially an S. We could do S-H-U. We can go back to shuts or something, but then there's no lie in lousy. Or what about T-H-U, thump? The S could be the lie. Or thumb with a B would work too. Let's go thump. Okay. It could be thumb. Yep. Thumb. All right. Well, I was trying to use an H and I couldn't make it work, and then I finally decided to go with the L, and it was the H all along. I was thinking of SH and other things at the beginning. I didn't think of TH. So, all right. Well, I guess lousy was kind of a lousy guess, but it did allow us to get our thumb on the pulse of the puzzle and find the lies a little bit, I guess. So, anyways, let me know if you laughed during your solve or my solve today and wanted to thump me over the head for my lousy guesses. And of course, let me know how your solve went, and be sure to subscribe for more.